Welcome back to the channel, friends. It is good to be here, and I hope you're doing well. And today we're going to be rocking and rolling with some more Mage and Monsters 2. And my friends, I have a fun run planned for you, and that we'll be using the hero Mole. And what is Mole's specialty exactly? Well, that would be basic units. That's right. So we're going to be filling the field up with tier 1 through 5 units, powering them up, and seeing how far we can take this run. We're going to be playing on insane difficulty as well. So let's get into it. Before we hop on in, however, smash the like button if you're enjoying the Mage and Monsters 2. Let me know in the comment section below what you want to see next. I have heard your calls for a Necromancer run. We'll do Mole first, and we'll save the Necromancer run for another video in the near future. And last, my friends, before we hop in, if you are new here, then please consider becoming a subscriber. Thank you so much. Now let's rock and roll. Alright, so we're going to do the Tundra today on Insane, and let's go. Mole is going to be our target hero. So when you have all synergies, your units have a 20% chance to respawn when killed, 34% chance when all synergies are fully upgraded. And that is, of course, the race or faction synergy system in this game. Synergy research is reduced to 20 gold, and you start with extra units as well. We have a max of 2 spells, and Mole actually does not enter the battlefield. Although I kind of wish he did, because that is a cool looking sprite, for sure. Let's go. Alright, so for our opening unit selection, I'm a huge fan of the Elven Elites. I think they're really strong. And of course, the parrying skill is pretty nice. Let's go with the Elven Elites and see what other random assortment of units that we end up getting. Let's go. Alright, so we got some spiders, some demons. Got a crossbow man. That's quite nice. And you better get used to this, my friends. We're going to have all kinds of just random units here on the field. And, you know, we'll see how they do. Absolutely. So obviously, I'm looking for unit upgrades as kind of my main vessel here. So we have range non-hero plus 10% damage. We have range, or we have melee damage. Let's go with melee damage. I think we need a strong front line. It looks like we have a warg rider and like a Viking warlord or something. Okay, cool. So the way I think about this is we have an elf, a beast, a demon, and a human. Okay, so we have a representative from each faction on our team. Now, obviously, we want the unit synergies, but we also want the synergy bonuses as well, which will of course give bonuses from one unit's team to other teams, essentially. So you can apply the elf bonus to the beast, etc., etc. So I think what we want to do here is let's spend early and let's build up an army. And then what we can do from there, of course, is get all the synergies and then upgrade the synergy levels to incorporate the respawn effect of Mole. So let's go ahead and add some tier 1 units. And let's just fill in the gaps of what we're missing. So, we don't have the swordsman. We don't have the imps. Let's go ahead and add the swordsman. Blacksmith. Okay, so this... Okay, so we actually have a human synergy now. So that is fantastic. However, it only applies to the humans, right? So that's how it works. And then we can use the synergy research system to actually apply that buff to other factions as well. So let's go with something like this, and let's go. Should be enough. I mean, hopefully. We do overwhelm the enemy, and yeah, absolutely. These guys just get melted. Alright, so plus 2 armor for melee non-hero units. I think it's pretty good. We'll take some early armor for sure. And maybe get a spell. I think we can probably take this as well. Let's see if we can maybe get into a little bit of interest. Based on how that last battle went, right? Like, we're doing good. These guys are pretty tanky, though. But not a problem at all. Alright, so melee damage up again. We'll take it. So obviously, we're kind of melee-centric here, but we only have 1 ranged unit, so it makes sense. Alright, 11 of these guys. 1 of the demon... I think that's a tier 2 demon. And then 3 of these very fast-shooting archers. I mean, they pretty much match our number. We're just a little bit higher in just overall unit number than they are, but let's go ahead and get a spell. So I have Healing Wave. I mean, that's pretty useful. Bless was just fantastic in my El Ryan run. But focus firing 1 unit with Bless, right? Think about that. I think Healing Wave is just fine. Absolutely. Let's go Healing Wave. And let's get another spell too. I think this can help us maybe stock some early income. Like, how about Chain Lightning? Like, Chain Lightning sounds fun. Doom. Doom a friendly unit, making it explode for 30 damage after 5 seconds. 100% attack speed, 100 health, and 200% movement speed. Maybe we do like Doom Spiders. I kind of like it. Let's do it. So Healing Wave and Doom is our spell selection. And let's go. Doom Spider, get in there. Bam, just blows up. And of course, we want to use Healing Wave, because Healing Wave will increase attack speed. Not to mention give some other buffs, and the swordsman get it done. You love to see it. Alright, so Healing Wave is going to jump to 2 more units. How about some melee damage again? Why not? And I do want to play in the interest a little bit, as long as I feel like we can win. So I feel like this, like these guys might overwhelm us just a little bit. Now, of course, this is where just adding units does come in, right? So I think we can add some tier 1 units. Let's kind of fill out the gaps. I want a large roster, so we have Elven Archers, yes. We have Blacksmith. I think I've already got the Blacksmith, yeah I do. Got the Swordsman, we got the Spiders already. Demon Imps, how about that? That might be the missing link. And I kind of want to keep these guys arranged by, you know, how many members of each faction we have. So let's send in the Spiders first. We have 3 humans, we have 2 elves and 2 demons. Just 1 beast. Let's go. Alright, Doom Spider. Get it. Alright, perfect. Alright, let's go. Healing Wave, guys. Absolutely. Handle that without issue. I think spells are going to be pretty key in this. Alright, some more healing. How about plus 10% health for melee non-hero units? I mean, we're kind of going in on melee units for sure. But I do think there's a lot of strong melee options in this game. Absolutely. We're in the interest. We have 17 spiders, which we're familiar with, and then 6 of these long-range spear throwers. I think we're good. Let's roll it forward. Doom Spiders. Get it. Let's buff up our demons and let's get back here, guys. Come on now. Alright, good job. Not a problem at all. Just cut down. Plus 20 explode damage. Ranged units with a bit of buffed up damage. Plus 20% attack speed for Healing Wave. Let's do that. I do like Healing Wave. I like how it goes from unit to unit. Alright, 18 spiders. 1 of these kind of imposing orcish warlords, I guess you could say. Then the elven defenders, which are resistant to ranged attacks. I mean, we do outnumber them. These spiders really don't add much. I think we can probably roll the dice here. Especially with the Doom Spiders and our spells. Let's go. Alright, these Elven Defenders got nothing. Doom Swordsman. Actually, I mean, it's pretty enjoyable to watch the unit explode. All damage spells plus 12% damage. We could do melee damage up again. I think it's something worth going in on. And we're tier 4 for interest. We have 19 of these icy archers with very long range. I think that's a tier 3 demon. And then we have the orcish warg rider. I mean, 19 skeletons. I could go to tier 2 units. We could spend down to 300. Get some more unit variety, maybe some more synergies. I think I'll do that because we certainly want to get tier 2 units. I want all tiers of units. So let's do it. We've got 5 new additions and not to mention a new beast to the field. The wolf. So let's go ahead and add some tier 2 units. Alright, demon slashers. We have elven defenders. I do have 2 elves. This will give us dodge, which is fantastic. Yeah, dodge is where it's at, man. Alright, perfect. So we have another synergy. We have 300. Let's go. Doom Spider, get in there, buddy. Alright, boom. Let's increase the attack speed of our ranged units here. Snipe down these guys and get in there, guys. Let's go. A Doom Demon. Boom. Blows up. I really do like the Doom Spider. I mean, the spider is like super fast, so he gets in there super quickly and then just blows up. Let's re-roll this. Melee lifesteal. How about melee damage again? I think future state, right? We just focus on upgrading units with all the cash that we're accruing, but until we kind of get there, we have to keep adding units. So I want to spend down to probably 300 again to add more to the team. Let's go. Alright, Elven Defender. We got Demon Breaker. Don't believe I have those guys yet. Demon Slasher as well. Let's go with Demon Breakers. Okay. Let's add some more. Look for the Slasher this time. There you go. All right, now we got the demon synergy. So we're missing the beast synergy. So we just need to add one more beast. I'm okay with this. We can get a synergy research maybe. So when this is fully maxed out, right? When this is no longer an option to upgrade, then we're going to realize the full potential of melee, which is going to give us a 34% chance of revival of a dead unit, which is pretty crazy. So let's go ahead and let's do a synergy research. Looks like I can hit this twice. Alright, so human, the demon's way. So human units gain plus 50% of your demon racial bonus, which is of course resurrecting as a skeleton. Got beasts as the demon's way or elves the human's way. I think this is probably the best synergy because the elves have. So the humans have piercing, and the elves have a lot of melee and ranged units that have a presence out there. So let's go with this. I think it's a good one to get. I think the elven synergy is probably the best synergy we can get. So humans gaining the elven racial bonus, or we could give the beasts an elven racial bonus. I think we'll focus. So for the elven racial bonus, we'll go with the beasts and the humans with this, I think. And let's get out there. Let's go, guys. Doom Spiders, lead us to victory. Bam. That's right. I like using Doom, man. It's fun. It's a fun little thing to like pay attention to. Alright, so we could increase non-ranged, or excuse me, ranged unit damage. Let's do it. We could certainly do worse. Alright, so we got 2 of these guys. We got 3 of these imposing flying demons. And then 10 of these red orcs. And of course, the red orcs seemingly attack quickly. I could get up to tier 3 units. We will get a free tier 3 unit. Let's do it. So which one do we get? Okay, so we got another demon, the demon commander. Alright, quite nice. I think we can probably take this. Let's go, guys. Doom Spiders, lead the way. Bam. Alright, these guys are definitely a little stronger. Let's keep applying Doom. Yeah, these winged units, very, very strong. But our swarm overwhelms them, and we're doing good. So let's add armor for sure. Probably add that whenever it pops up. We have 17 defenders, 5 of these, like, warlord-looking dudes. And then 3 of these, Moon Riders. That is a tier 5 elven unit. Can we overwhelm them? We still need a beast synergy. So I need one more beast. Let's add some tier 3 units. Alright, so Cavaliers. Demon Shaman. Let's add the Demon Shaman. So that is 5 different demons. Elven Elite, we got the Cavalier. We'll add that as a unique human option. More tier 3 units. We've got Marksman. I think I have, yeah, I have a Marksman. Demon Shaman. I think we can add probably more Elven Elites. Let's add more Demon Commanders. More tier 3 units. Is there a tier 3 beast? Maybe there isn't. I feel like I'm missing something here. No, I'm not seeing a tier 3 beast. So let's add some more Elven Elites. I'm okay with that. We'll click up to tier 4 soon here. But we have fortified our lines with more numbers. Should hopefully be able to take this out. Let's go. Doom Spider, get it. Bam. Alright, nice. What I like about Doom is it recharges fast. Like, super fast. And the Moon Riders. Not a problem at all. Plus 30% attack speed. How about some health for non-hero melee units? Alright, so we got 8 of the rock golems. 3 of these. Flying, guys. I think they shoot fireballs. And then 7 blacksmiths. I mean, 8 of the rock golem. I think that's a tier 4 unit. I think we can take this. Let's go. We got Doom Spiders, man. Bam. How about a Doom Cavalier? Boom. It blows up even after the unit dies. That's funny. I think what happened there is I cast it right on the guy as he was dying. But not a problem at all. We're maxed out on interest now. Doom plus 1 second duration. How about some more damage? Alright, so we got these Sandwalkers, demons, and then 62 Elven Defenders. I mean, we can take these guys out with our superior melee damage. But let's go ahead and... I mean, how are we feeling about taking this out? I think we can probably take it out. And then get tier 4 units next turn. And then stay in the level 5 interest. Either that or we go for our first synergy. When you have all synergies, your units have a 20% chance to respawn when killed. Fully upgraded. Okay, so you need all synergies. I think we can take this. I really do. Let's go. Doom Spiders, lead the way. Bam. Need our melee force to stay strong, though. Boom. Keep casting that Doom. Let's heal up. In face. Keep casting that Doom. Absolutely. I mean, we're just overwhelming the enemy force. And you love to see it. Let's add some health. Alright, 40 Demon Imps. A real basic unit. However, we have the Elven Sentinel. A tier 4 unit. Alright, let's definitely unlock tier 4 units of our own. And continue to build out these synergies. Alright, so we get an Acolyte. Fire burst on a random unit that deals 50% of attack damage. Okay, so that is a human unit. So now we have 5 humans representing. We're 1 demon away from full synergy there. 1 human away. We need... For the Elven synergy, we only have 3 elves. So let's try to focus on elves and, of course, beasts. Tier 4, let's go. Let's get it. Alright, here's a beast. Here's the Sentinel. We got 2 beasts here, so 2 golems. I'll take some golems. Absolutely. We'll take the golems. Do tier 4 again. Sandstalker. That does give us the beast synergy. Let's go with... How about a paladin? Let's go with the pally to max out the human synergy now. Alright, fantastic. 518 remains. We want to get all of these filled out, though. So we're going to have just a nice roster of random units. And I'm here for it. Let's go. Doom Spider, get in there, buddy. I want to see if maybe I can fortify that Doom spell a little bit. Make it do more damage. I think maybe that's a mid to late game strategy. And these Elven Sentinels are certainly strong, are they not? They really are. But not a problem at all. Met a little adversity there, though, for sure. Plus 30% attack speed. Healing spells, we got crit rates. How about lifesteal for melee units? Kind of in on melee units, and we have these terrifying units right here. Now, these guys will zip to the back really, really fast, but there's only 2 of them. However, 8 Moonriders are kind of scary. A little bit scary. Let's add some more tier 4 units. Alright, so Sandstalkers. Let's get them. Elven Sentinel. You bet. So now we have 4 elves, 5 demons. We have 6 humans and 4 beasts. So I know that there's 2 elves in the 5 tier. There's obviously a tier 5 human. Tier 5 demon. Let's upgrade spells. I want to make Doom do a little bit more. So 35% explode size. The answer is yes. Yes. Plus 1 second duration. 12% damage. Let's increase the explode size. Plus 20 explode damage. Let's take that. And let's see what the Doom Spiders do now. Let's go. Alright, so it's definitely a lot bigger. So you can just cast Doom at a random location. Interesting. Plus 70 health. Let's go with armor. Alright, 674. I think we should probably consider clicking up to tier 5 to complete these synergies. I mean, that's a tier 2 beast. I think this guy's ranged. And then 68 of these guys. I think we can take it. I think we can match their numbers. So let's go. Let's roll the dice. Get in there, Doom Spider. Bam. Alright, so the Doom Spider, man. I think I'm gonna really like using Doom. Got the Acolyte getting in there. Bam. Having too much fun with this. Alright, terrific. More armor, the answer is yes. Alright, so 16 Elven Elites that are good against melee units. We have 31 of these imposing warlord looking dudes. And then 26 of these like lesser commander types. But we have 839 gold to play with. Let's get tier 5 units. Bam. Alright, we got the werewolf. We got the Moon Rider. Okay, terrific. So let's spend on tier 5 units. We have a beast. We have a demon destroyer and a high elf. Let's go with the demon destroyer. That gives us full demon synergy. Moon Rider, we already have one of those. Archmage, we already have 6 humans. Let's get the Lycan. I mean, look at this guy. Right, we're gonna have a werewolf running out there. Right, so we need one more beast. And I need one more elf. So I need the elf mage. Yeah, the high elf right here. Boom. Alright, we got it. What are we missing for beasts? I feel like we're missing a pretty obvious one. There's an archmage. We can take him for the sake of unit diversity. Got 7 different human types. Maybe it's is it a tier 4 unit? What beast am I missing? We're missing 1. So there's the spider. Ah, it's that little dragon thing. So that's tier 2, I do believe. Yeah, right here, Wormling. Boom. Alright, we got full synergies now. Terrific. So now we can start upgrading our synergy research to really go in on Mole's effect. We'll get that maxed out, and then we'll focus on upgrading spells and units. Let's go. Probably adding more units, too. Doom Spiders, lead the way. Get in there. Bam. Alright, that's what I'm talking about. Werewolf. Bam. Alright. I like Doom, man. It's fun to use. And our overwhelm tactics reign supreme. How about this? Your units have a 2% chance to respawn each time they are killed. The answer is yes on that. We want to get that maxed out. Looks like you can get 8 level ups in that, so up to 10%. Or excuse me, 20%. Alright, so these guys are familiar from the forest. They have long range. These guys are super tanky. Alright, well, let's keep getting some synergy research. I think that's what we want to do. Alright, so Elven units gain 50% of your beast racial bonus. So that's percent chance for a double attack. I think it's useful. Let's do it. Beast units have 50% of the Elven racial bonus. So that's, of course, dodge. Oh, let's re-roll this. So human units. Yeah, this is what we want. We want this. Okay, so that's fully upgraded. And you can see your synergies right here. So for the humans, for instance, applies 100% to Elven units. Okay. So that one's maxed out. I think you can upgrade it one more time. You can apply the human synergy to one more race. Okay. So we should probably do it to maybe the beast. I think beast with the Elven dodge is just fine. So 100% to beast units, 50% to human units. I'm okay with that. Let's keep hitting this. %50 of beast racial bonus for the humans. Let's just keep hitting this until there's no longer an option to upgrade. Let's go with this. Boom. And one more time. Alright, let's go. Doom Spider, lead the way. Bam. Alright, so these guys are super strong. Notice the werewolf gets in there first, though. Blacksmith of Doom. Bam. Man, this is fun. It's a different way to play. Loading up on basic units. It's pretty compelling. I do enjoy it. Lifesteal for melee units, the answer is yes. Alright, so we got 4 of King Leoric, the Skeleton King. Super tanky, high armored. Well, let's finish off these synergies so we have the 34% chance of respawning. Alright, so demon units with the elven racial bonus, yes. Alright, so it's completely maxed out. Now we have 34%, right? It's actually 36%. So now we can focus on spells. Like we can make Doom really strong. We can add more units. Let's add some more tier 5 units. Like let's get more of these Lycans. I see what the Lycan's doing. It's doing some good stuff out there. Demon Destroyer. Let's add another Lycan. We got 4 of them now. Plus 20 explode damage for Doom. The answer is yes. Let's go with that. See if it's enough. Hopefully it is. Bam. Just so much damage, dude. Elven Defender. Get it. Just a huge all-out war, man. All-out war. But their lines melt, and the Skeleton Kings are strong. They can certainly hang in there, but not when you have an exploding werewolf. Looks like we have elite skeletons out there, too. This, yes. Alright, let's go with some upgrades. Melee damage, yes. Let's get this whenever it pops up. Get that maxed out. Higher chance to create another wolf or make the Lycans benefit more from melee attack speed upgrades. Let's go with lifesteal. I don't want to necessarily specialize in a unit, but maybe a category of units like melee or ranged, right? Let's get this. Melee attack speed could benefit from it, but we do have artificial ways to inflate that. So we could go with lifesteal. Let's go with some HP. More HP, you bet. And we got one of these executioner dudes and 23 of these guys, which gave us some trouble about 10 stages ago. We'll see. This might be our greatest challenge yet. But we got the Doom Spiders to lead the way to victory. Let's go. Alright, nice. It actually could have been a little bit better. Let's power up the Lycans. Let's get you in there, guy. Come on now. Bam. Alright, nice. Alright, how about that? Just mop the floor with them. Not a problem at all. Alright, so we got this guy. Obviously a fan of the dark arts. 47 super tanky units and then 50 of these familiar ranged units, which I was watching. It did melt my spider before it really got into a key placement to best make use of the AoE explosion on the Doom. So I think what we should probably do here is let's add some more units. I'm going to add some tier 4 units. Sentinels, yes. More Sentinels, you bet. Acolytes, Fire Burst attack. We want melee units where possible. Like the Pally's good. Sandstalkers, I mean 146 damage is crazy. Not to mention he gets... We do have some lifesteal. I think the Sandstalker is a pretty good one to go in on. And let's hit an upgrade. I mean, attack speed. If I re-roll this, we go below 500. Let's go with attack speed. Let's make it happen, guys. Come on now. How about a Doom Wolf? Boom. I just love when our units clash, man. It's so good. Paladin, get it. Paladin, your sacrifice was completely in vain. We got big guy in the back. Let's see how this guy handles some Doom. He doesn't like it at all. Plus 1 second duration for Doom. Yeah, I'm okay with that. All right, now 14 of these guys. And then 18 of these guys. Okay, this looks a little challenging. I think we continue to fortify and upgrade. Let's kind of like spread the wealth a little bit. Let's get a few Doom upgrades. Plus 70 health on Doom. Let's go with the damage. Explode size, yes. Let's add some tier 4 units. Pallies. Sandstalkers. Then let's upgrade. Lifesteal, yes. And then this. Perfect. Let's go. Doom Spider, get in there. Boom. Alright, so a big, broad range. Okay, so these guys are really strong, man. We gotta melt this front line. And we gotta melt it quickly. Get in there, guys. Come on now. Once we get on them, it's not a problem, but I think if I'm kind of concerned about one thing, it's ranged units, right? Like, if they have a large pack of ranged units, that's kind of troubling. Never seen this guy before. Not sure what he does. It looks like probably a powerful ranged unit of some sort. Then 69 of these really strong ranged units. And then, of course, 6 of these highly armored and defensive lizardmen. So they're going to have a very sturdy front line set up. So what do we need? We need DPS. It kind of feels like should probably be spending a lot of cash here, man. That's what it feels like to me. Let's get a bunch of units. Sandstalkers, part of the solution. Sentinels, Sandstalkers. Sentinels, let's go tier 5. More Lycans. Let's hit an upgrade, so lifesteal, yes. Do I feel like we can overwhelm? I mean, what do they have? 76 units. How many do we have? It's hard to even say. Probably about the same. Maybe a little more, maybe a little less. I'm not going to whip out the calculator to add all this up, but it feels like we're going to be tested here. So I think what I want to do is I want to upgrade. I will spend down just a little bit. Let's get the Doom upgraded. It's 20% attack speed, yes. Let's upgrade units a little bit more. Let's seek more like HP or how about lifesteal? In fact, how much lifesteal do we have? So 42% lifesteal. That's not terrible. Not to mention we do revive as well, but really just depends on how long can we just hang in there. Can we take out these lizards? I'm going to go down to 300. I've seen these guys before. They are strong. They're very strong. I'm going down to 400 with upgrades by way of the upgrade. So let's add more damage. Couple of damage buffs. Quite nice. And then HP buff. 208, 32 for you. Lycan's hitting for 120. Let's go. Come on, guys. We got this. Doom Spider, get in there. Bam. Alright, this is going to be challenging, man. Alright, first lizard goes. Falls. Got the Doom Cavalier. Blows up in face. And here we go. We're on this soft back line. Well, softer back line, more like. Okay, guys, come on now. Alright, looks like we're going to overwhelm them. Perfect. Let's get back up into the positive interest now. And add some more HP while we're at it. Alright, so 2 of these guys. Very tanky. These guys are strong backline units. Didn't really catch what this guy does, but guessing based on what I saw, it's a ranged unit. Can we take this? I mean, we just took out a bunch of lizard men. I think I can spend down to like 400 and be okay. So let's upgrade our existing units. Attack speed. Let's add more armor. Lifesteal. And let's go. Come on now. We got this. Get in there. Boom. Alright, these guys are really tanky. Sandstalker getting in there. The explosion, you bet. Spread the heals and the attack speed buff, and not a problem at all. We're actually looking pretty strong, man. Explode size, you bet. All right, 15 of these guys. 41 acolytes. These guys, of course, have the fire burst attack. 50% of attack damage. Depends on how upgraded they are. On insane level 25, so 37.5% damage. I mean, that fire burst attack does a lot. 15 of these guys, I'm not familiar with these guys either. Look like maniacs with claws. Rip and tear. Well, let's upgrade units. Let's go 10% HP. Just makes us so much stronger. And I think we can take this out. The Acolyte doesn't have a ton of HP, right? Just 60. So we can one-shot him. Just gotta get to him. Let's go. Alright, nice. Spider's in a good position to do some good things for us. And you can see that fire burst attack, right? It's pretty intense. Get in there. Nice. Got that, like, dark mage looking dude. He's down. These guys are super, super strong. Wow. But we are reviving, at least. As the rest of the line melts, I mean, it's going to be close. It feels like it's going to be close. These guys are so strong. Gotta watch out for these clawed units. Insane staying power on these guys. But it looks like we're going to be fine. I think our spells did a lot more than maybe I gave it credit for. Not to mention the respawning effects of Mole. So 86 and then 40 of the high elf. Okay, so let's upgrade units. More armor, you bet. Tier 5 units, more lichens. Let's get some spell upgrades. Plus 70 health on Doom, plus 1 second duration. Let's increase damage of Doom. Plus 20 explode damage. How about explode size? Want it to be nice and impactful. Let's add another tier 5 units. The Lycan. I mean, the Lycan's a beast at 456 HP, 120 hits. We have 8 of them. Gonna have to do our best here. Let's go. Get in there, Spider. I like buffing up the Lycans on the front line. Let's get the Cavalier in there. Wow, man, this is just an all-out battle. An all-out war. Paladin. But not a problem at all. We just overwhelmed him. Just got on him quick and overwhelmed him completely. Right, so 135 of these guys. Wonder how tanky they could be at 135 quantity. You know what I mean? These guys didn't really pose much of a problem in that last one. These guys I do know are pretty tanky as well. I've got like 235 bucks to spend if we want to stay in the interest. I think I should probably consider adding more units. I mean, we have all of these synergies, right? So it's like the more units you add, feels like that's the value. Demon Destroyer, yeah, get it. Lycan, get it. Demon Destroyer, sure. Another Demon Destroyer, you bet. These guys, 570 HP, so a very tanky option. Another Demon Destroyer. I'm cool with it. Let's go. Doom Spider, get in there. Bam. Alright, so the Doom Spider lays down the wood. Does some good things. And not a problem at all. I mean, just completes an utter domination, actually. Like, if we're being honest about it, that was domination. Let's get some armor for our melee units. 52 of these guys, I mean, they didn't really pose much of a problem, frankly. That's the Archmage, and then 31 of these ranged units. Not really too intimidated by this. So let's keep adding units. Lycans. Demon Destroyers. More Lycans. I mean, you bet. Like, Lycans are awesome. Let's get a unit upgrade. How about the Sandstalker? 30% more from melee damage upgrades, of which we have a lot. Maybe we can specialize a little bit. I mean, 186. Maybe we get a bunch of these Sandstalkers as well. For the time being, we've spent the gold. Let's go. Get in there. Bam. Alright, so a nice big hit. Let's do one down here. Sandstalker, get in there. Bam. Elite skeleton. Bam. Not a problem at all. Completely overwhelmed. Plus 20 explode damage. Don't mind if I do. Otherwise, return, excuse me, more damage when attacked. Higher chance to stun when attacking. Let's go with explode damage. Alright, now we got 37 lichens against us. Okay. And then 66 of these thick boys. I think we try to focus on getting some more Sandstalkers. Huge fan of the Sandstalker. I mean, their DPS is fantastic. We just added a bunch of them there, so 22 Sandstalkers now. Let's roll with it. Got a bunch of lichens. They're going to be strong, too. Can we take them out? We're going to find out. Let's go. Get in there, Doom Spider. Boom. Alright. Sandstalkers and lichens. Get buffed up. Skelly with the Doom on him. Bam. Alright, nice. Good job, guys. Let's go. Got the wolf with the Doom on him. Bam. I mean, it's quite funny. It's a fun thing to marvel at and witness. You know, two large armies going up against one another. Because typically when you play this game, you have your hero and you're invested in your hero, right? And your hero is kind of your... It's how you win or lose, right? If your hero falls, usually you're not in good shape. But this, we're just using basic units. Our army versus theirs, and it's a fun thing to witness. It really is. I like Mole. Kind of figured I would, and I really do. Alright, so let's spend down to 500. This looks like the second to the last wave in the tundra here. 66 of these guys. Only one of these guys, though. They gave us a lot of trouble. But only one of them. So let's upgrade units. Melee damage, yes. This, yes. See if I can max that out. 10% HP, yes. Melee damage, yes. Armor, yes, and then upgrade. Can I get Mole's skill maxed out, game? What do you say? Got more armor there. Can I get Mole's skill maxed out? I sure can. Fantastic. Only a flesh wound. Fully upgrade Mole's respawn. Alright, let's do our best, guys. Come on now. Let's go. So, hitting for 211. That's got to be the highest on the team. I mean, it's got to be. 88, but 600 HP, right? 220. Lycan's very sturdy. 132. But 211 has got to be the highest. 176 for the Moonrider, man. This unit must be considered a melee unit, even though it has 5 range. Yeah, melee unit that has 5 range. Okay, so the Moonriders, I think, are a play for the endgame. Let's go. Get in there, Spider. Bam. Alright, good job. Let's stay propped up. Got a Sandstalker. Alright, come on, guys. Let's keep fighting. Boom. Alright, yeah, not a problem at all, dude. We just consumed them. I think this is probably a good one. Maybe we can start specializing in the units that we have a lot of, like the Lycan and the Sandstalker. 25% chance to create another wolf when killing an enemy. How about 30% more from melee attack speed upgrade, which we don't really have much of, but maybe we can go in on. Prepare for endgame. Spend all your gold now for your probably not coming back. Probably not coming back. That's funny. Alright, so we have 720 to spend. Well, let's think about this here. I think what I want is more of these Moon Riders. Moon Riders and Lycans. Sandstalkers. Alright, so 28 Sandstalkers, 14. Got 4 Moon Riders. And then let's spend the rest on upgrading. Melee armor, yes. HP, yes. Damage, yes. Armor, yes. How about this? Now he's hitting for 247. Can upgrade this spell. Let's do it. 12% damage. That's for Doom. Plus 30% attack speed. Plus 20 explode damage. We can take it. And let's go. Into the end game we go. Gotta at least get to end game level 3. To hopefully unlock a new character. Blacksmith. Bam. Maybe that was the Sentinel. Alright, we got the Skelly Kings, man. They sure brought out the numbers. But I think overall, like, we're looking pretty good. We just overwhelm everything. Definitely a different way to play. Endgame level 1 is complete. Let's get it. Alright, so blue dragons. Watch out for these guys, man. I believe they freeze your backmost units. Lots of HP on him as well. Do we maybe meet our match here, man? It kind of feels like we're getting a little overwhelmed. We need Doom to do its thing. Bam. It looks like we're just consuming them, right? Like our horde simply overtakes everything. But the dragon... Dragon's a tough customer, man. That is scary stuff. Alright, endgame level 3. Let's take it on. Get in there, Doom Spider. Boom. Alright, nice. Doom Cavalier. Alright, your death is in vain, buddy. Alright, we got black dragons attacking really, really fast, man. Alright, come on, guys. These guys have a lot of HP, too. Makes me a little nervous. I mean, obviously, like, it's pretty obvious dragons are going to be a problem. As we go to Endless and beyond, dragons are going to be a problem. So, Insane. Survive endgame level 3 on Insane. Survive endgame level 3 as Mole, and there was another achievement that we got there. I think let's go Endless Shop so we can keep at least spending. But let's just kind of see how far we can go. I don't think it's going to be as strong as the El Ryan run. But we're going to do our best. I want to see, like, how many of these units we can actually add. So I want Moon Riders. Let's get a population of Moon Riders. Alright, so now we got 13 Moon Riders. Let's go with 17 Lycans and 28 of these Sandstalkers. 6 Demon Destroyers. Let's go, guys. Come on now. Okay, so lots of beefy units on the field right now, man. I mean, it makes you wonder how much success we're actually going to have. Their front line is holding up pretty sturdily. It really is. Bam. Alright, nice job. Maybe I should improve the healing on my little healing wave spell too. Bam. Alright, nice job, guys. Alright, so attack speed. Plus 8 health every second. Let's go with attack speed. Then I want to see if I can max out our these guys. Bounce more or reduce the damage reduction when they bounce. Let's go with this. Yes. more armor, and let's go. Doom Spider, man. If there's a consistent thing with this run, it's the Doom Spider, I suppose. Doom Sandstalker didn't do anything. But talk about a grand battle. Holy cow, look at all these high elves. Bam. Alright, nice job. But once the tough front line melts, then it's just a slaughter. Jumps to 2 more. Do like that. Plus 20% attack speed. Yes. Upgrade units. Melee lifesteal. Sandstalker. Alright, so now he's got more lifesteal. 303 damage for these guys. Which is pretty crazy, actually. So let's add some more, and let's go. Get in there. Okay, so we got these lizard men now. I'm not feeling great about this one, friends, if I'm being honest. These lizard men, maybe I'm just jaded or traumatized by them. But they're really, really strong. And it seems like they're winning, actually. I mean, look at this insanity going on right now. When your lichens can't stay alive. When you can't see your cursor to cast spells, too. Like, that's another problem, I suppose. Yeah, it looks like we're getting overwhelmed. We're getting overwhelmed. Come on, guys. Gotta keep casting spells. Gotta stay alive. Yeah, we're getting overwhelmed. I think this is the end, folks. Just like that song, right? This is the end. My only friend, the end. Okay, so they had the forest boss in there as well, man. What an insane enemy wave that was. Holy cow. Look at all these, like, corpses, right? They're just stacked on one another. There's so many dead units on the field. You can't even really tell. It just, like, bleeds into... Looks like a pastel painting where you mix all the colors together on your palette, right? Absolutely insane. But fun stuff. I think Mole is a really fun character to play. I really, really do, because, I mean, you go in on the units, right? You can learn a little bit more about the units and invest in them. Absolutely. Is it the strongest? Absolutely not. I mean, we didn't have an insane hero that can just tank everything like we typically have. But we definitely had some fun with Mole. And let's see, did we get another unit? So now we have Nightmare mode. Wow. So 90 to 45%. Nightmare is 135 to 67.5%. That's insane. And now we got Cryon. Attacks a random target, freezing the unit's hit. Range attacks attack 20% faster, and range attack speed upgrade from +6 to +8%. Ranged units have +5 base range. You cannot use spells. Melee units -50% move speed and no melee upgrades. Okay, so this is going to be a very focused ranged unit. Looks like he's a dude that throws potions. Okay. He's got 50 range, though. 50 range? Really? Attacks a random target. So freezing the unit's hit, that would suggest maybe it's an AoE like freeze. I mean, definitely an interesting character, man. Cryon. I kind of like it. We'll definitely have to play around with it. It looks like we got a little gem here. So insane difficulty defeated. Okay, got it. So that's what it's all about. You get a little gem. You get awarded for your efforts, your struggles. Absolutely. But we have Cryon, and then, of course, I've heard your request for Ifero as well. I wanted to do Mole, because I was really, like, excited when we got Mole unlocked. But yeah, we can do Ifero next, or maybe you want to see a Cryon. Do let me know in the comments section below. We can try Nightmare Tundra. Be pretty insane. But we'll give it a shot, and we'll do our best as we typically do. So I'm going to get on out of here, my friends, but before I go, I want to say thank you for spending some time on the channel. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed your time here today, smash the like button. Of course, let me know in the comment section below some observations that you made, right? Like, what did you notice about the Mole run? What did you notice about some of the basic units that are available in the game? What are some of your favorites basic units? I think the Sandstalker got really strong, has great potential, and I also really enjoyed the Lycan. I think it set up a nice kind of beefy front line. Maybe what are some other units that we should have considered going in on to help get a little bit further in endless mode? Do let me know. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And last, if you happen to be new here and hanging out toward the end of the video and you are not subscribed, then consider becoming a subscriber. So that about wraps it up, my friends. Thanks again so much. I do appreciate it. And I'll be catching you in the next video. Thanks a lot.